It was such a nightmare. Can you imagine a 12-hour flight with just one food and no water? Next time, I'd rather prefer another airline. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bali. Bali is the most famous and most visited island of Indonesia. In 2024, 16 million people visited Bali, and every year this number is rising. If your main reason to go is for beautiful beaches, I must stop you, because Bali is not about the beaches. The main reason why people are visiting Bali is the culture and the nature. So let's dive into our trip and see what is worth visiting and what's not. After landing, we went directly to our accommodation, which was located in Ubud. Ubud is one of the most known cities here. Traffic here always takes longer than expected, and 40 kilometers by car took 1.5 hours. We stayed for 5 nights in houses called Pesaran Ubud. Great location, not directly on the busiest street, and we chose the option including breakfast, which I highly recommend in every accommodation here. The price for 1 night per person including breakfast was 34 euros. There was also a small pool with a great view. In the evening, we explored the local restaurants and nightlife. There are many good restaurants, but I recommended these 2 ones with the best prices and quality. Average prices for a main dish are around 40 to 100k rupiah, which is like 2 to 6 euro. I didn't notice any problem with paying by card, but nevertheless, always have some cash with you. The money changer with the best rate is BMC. If you don't know how data and internet works here, the best provider with the best signal is Telkomsel. The average 20 to 30 gigs package costs around 15 to 20 euros, but be careful. Most sellers, especially at the airport, sell for example 33 gigs package, but you only have 7 gigs in Bali and the other gigs are for Lombok or Java. First full day in Indonesia, and after breakfast we went directly to a scooter rental. We rented a basic 125 for just 5 euro per day. Gasoline costs 60 cents per liter, so really cheap. And what are the best places you should visit in Bali? We started with Sanggeh Monkey Forest, and it's really worth visiting. The trees in the forest are just amazing, and there were also a lot of monkeys. The entrance fee is around 5 euro, and you also get a bag with food for feeding the monkeys. Be careful, they can get really aggressive. After good times with monkeys, we decided to soak in some local spiritual atmosphere and went to Goa Gajah Temple. At the entrance, they give you traditional clothing called sarong, which is a must for every temple here. So we are now in Goa Gajah Temple, which is a temple from 9th century. And the area is pretty nice and pretty beautiful. And also, if you want to enter this temple area or any of temples in Ubud, you must wear this. It's the traditional habit. We love waterfalls and nature, so we wanted to see as many as possible. First one was Sumampan waterfall. It was so tiny, and if you don't have a route close to Sumampan, don't even bother with it. Kanto Lampo is one of the most picturesque waterfalls in Bali. But look at that mass of people. Are you able to wait here hours for just one photo? A more beautiful view is from the upper point, which you can easily access by crossing the river. We ended the day visiting Tibumana waterfall, where you can also swim in the natural pool. If you are scared of spiders, don't look above your head. The route to the waterfall is surrounded by big banana trees, which are perfect nest for the big banana spiders. If you want to dive into Insta Bali vibes, Alas Harum is a must visited for you. The entrance is €3, and if you want to enjoy the pool facilities, which is 18 plus, it's just a first drink charge of about €10 per person extra. The area is really big, so you can easily spend 2 hours here. You can enjoy coffee tasting, coffee making, restaurants, zipline, the big Balina swing, sculptures, and rice terraces. Just a few minutes away is another area called Bali Pulina, and I think it's worth visiting too, especially for coffee lovers. You can taste lots of different coffees and enjoy them surrounded by the nature. If you pay extra, you can access a nature pool located downstairs. It's a very picturesque place. Another cool spot is Sari Timbal by Kubu, full of flowers, gorgeous orchids, and sculptures. We ended the day in the very amazing and mystical place with the strongest traditional roots, which you must visit during your stay in Bali, the water purification ritual in Pura Tirta Empul. The Balinese ritual you're seeing is called Melukat. It's rooted in the belief that Tirta, holy spring water, can cleanse the soul of negative energy and accumulate bad karma. This perform act is often performed at sacred temples like Tirta Empul, and it's all about harmonizing the body and the mind. On the way home, we stopped by this awesome restaurant to grab some food. Now it's time to explore the northern areas of Bali. About 1200 meters above the sea level is temple called Pura Ulun Danu Beratan. From Ubud the route takes about 80 minutes by scooter. Don't forget to bring your jacket, the weather here can get chilly. I thought that the temple on the lake would be bigger, but never mind. The entrance is €5, parking is 60 cents, you get a free bottle of water, and drones are prohibited, like in the most temples and sacred places. I don't know why, but in some parts it gave me Switzerland vibes. For example, this view. If you thought there wouldn't be another waterfall, now comes the waterfall session. Banyumala waterfall. At the entrance you receive this cute bracelet. Entrances to all waterfalls are charged. I won't tell you the exact prices because I don't remember, but they are mostly between 1 to 3 euros. On the way back home we stopped at Mundug waterfall trekking point and it's absolutely not worth it. For a paid entrance you see just this. Last day in Ubud and we explored two of the most wonderful waterfalls here in Bali. Our day started with exploring the Jatiluwih rice terraces. The Jatiluwih rice terraces are one of Bali's most beautiful and important landscapes. What makes them truly special is the ancient irrigation system called subak, which locals have used for centuries to manage water flow across the mountainside. This system is so ingenious that UNESCO recognized the terraces as World Heritage Site. It's an essential part of Bali's history and culture, making the landscape not just a view, but a living tradition. One of the most wonderful waterfalls I mentioned to you is Leke Leke waterfall. About 400 stairs and you are right in front of it.
Hello, welcome to Leke Leke Bali. Entrance ticket for waterfall 50,000 rupiah per person, but from here to go down you have walking. That is with 400 steps and same way to come back.
Okay.
It's okay, you want to try with 400 steps?
Yeah.
Walking, yeah?
It's okay.
So you want to pay together or pay separate?
Separate.
One and one?
One and
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
400 steps to Leke Leke waterfall. I hope it will be worth it. This waterfall is extremely picturesque and I took so many good shots here. Behind the rocks there is a natural pool where you can swim, but the water is cooler than you expect. Now we are gonna visit the last waterfall of the day. It's called Nung Nung and it's supposed to be a big one, so I can wait. Ladies and gentlemen, the piece of art, it's called Nung Nung. When I came down here, I felt like I was in a dream. I have never seen something so beautiful in my life, and the whole atmosphere was so unique. All my favorite plants in my room trying to survive the European winter are here in their full beauty. And the power of the water, oh my god, I just couldn't leave this place. The humidity down there reaches 100%, so you get instantly soaked. Last Ubud day in the morning, we returned our Yamaha NMAX 125 and caught a grab to Uluwatu. We stayed in Lakubumi Pavilion, which I must recommend. New apartments, clean rooms, swimming pool and amazing breakfast option for really good prices. One night here cost us €36 per person including breakfast. We knew that the beaches in Bali aren't good, but we want to see them. This is one of the most popular beaches here in Uluwatu called Padang Padang Beach. Full of people, nothing special. Second beach we checked was Niang Niang. Beautiful for visiting, but not for swimming. And I think swimming is the activity you want to do at the beach. We couldn't leave Bali without visiting the traditional Kecak dance ceremony. They take place every day by the Uluwatu temple and I recommended buying a ticket 2-3 hours in advance to avoid crowds. The price is approximately €8. After sunset, the Kecak dance began. So guys, that was Bali. Something different, and I'm so glad I could see it and feel it. For those who want to explore Bali and have some travel experiences without a travel agency, I can only recommend it. Thanks for watching, I will be happy for your support and see you a few kilometers further because we didn't leave Indonesia. Continuing soon. For anyone planning their own trip, I've linked all the specific camera gear and my recommended booking spots right down into description. It helps support the channel and it saves you time finding them.